Hello everyone. In this video, I'll be summarizing everything I did in the third week of the 0 to 1 cohort by Harkirat Singh. And if you want these updates every week, you can subscribe. So let's get right into it. Before the live class, a lot of minute videos were set up. They just shortly covered what we did in the last week and what we were going to learn in the upcoming live classes and the installation for MongoDB and Postgres. For the first live class, everything on the screen was scheduled to be taught. We learned about middlewares in Express, their use cases and how to use them, global caches, and Zord, which is a node library used for input validation. Harkirat also gave us an high level introduction of authentication. This class was super fun. Everything that was taught was new to me, and I played around with Zord a little bit after the class. Then, for the next live class on Sunday, we started off with Fetch. Fetch is basically how front ends talk to backends. I had used Fetch before, but for communicating with APIs that other people have wrote, I did not know that the same thing was used to communicate with our own backends. Next up, we had authentication. This was the main thing that was being covered in this class. We learned how real world companies authenticate their users. We mainly learned about these four things, which was hashing, encryption, JSON web tokens, and local storage, and how these are used in the username and password based authentication system. Next, we learned about databases. Well, why do we need databases? Because if you store everything in your Express server and the server goes down, well, surprise, surprise, all the data is lost. We more specifically learned about MongoDB, which is a NoSQL database. We set up a free MongoDB account and we installed MongoDB Compass, which is a GUI used for Mongo databases. And we also learned about the Mongoose library, which is used to connect the Mongo database to the Express app. At the end of the class, Harkirat gave us a pseudo assignment of writing an Express server that talks to a Mongo database. And as soon as the class was over, I started working on it and completed it. And I tweeted about it. And this tweet sort of reached a lot of people, so that was kind of nice. Guys, share your progress on Twitter or wherever you want. Basically, you'll reach a lot of people, you'll make a lot of connections, and you never know where your next opportunity will come from. So, share your progress on Twitter. And by the way, follow me on Twitter if you want these regular progress updates. Moving on, after a couple of days, we were given assignments for this week, and I completed all of them. I think the most important one was this one, which implemented all the new technologies. And this documentation website helped me a lot. This is made by Milan Mishra. You guys can check this out. This will be linked in the description. I referred this while I was completing the assignments. So this wraps up about everything I did in the third week of the cohort. Comment about your experience with the cohort this week, and if you want to follow me along this journey of becoming a better dev every week, you guys can subscribe. Signing out.